Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with my garage and it's looking rather different because I decided to start over. So the old game save has gone, everything has gone. Got the simple little garage. Main reason I was running out of ideas. So let's get the garage opened up. It's this one, isn't it? Yep. And we'll just see where things take us, shall we? Right, I'm going to have a bit of a clear up, I think. I'm going to take a trip to the junkyard in a minute. We are going to see if we can find a project. How much cash have I got? I've got 10 grand. So I need to find something relatively cheap. And as complete as possible. I'm actually wondering if we should do some money making first. Either way, I think I need to put that in the backpack, don't I, before I taxi. Taxi is our only mode of transport at the moment, so we'll have to use it. Ooh, I'm not used to it being this bare. Right, let's get the junkyard loaded in, so I will be right back. Well, that didn't take long. It usually takes longer than that to load in. Well, no, it was still loading cars in. Oh, it's on 12. I didn't change that then. Anyway, what I was going to just quickly talk about is that the game dev has, or will be, switching this game's, what do they call it? Oh, the name has completely escaped me. The thing that runs the game, like Unity Player. Engine, that's it, they're switching the engine. Apparently that's what the dev has been working on, and I've seen a couple of videos of it. You know, there's quite a few interesting changes, like you can weld the rust holes. The whole painting concept has changed as well. You have to put a base coat on. Well, actually, I don't think you have to put the base coat on. Or the clear coat, or lacquer as we call it. But you can, if you want to, if you put the lacquer on, it'll get rid of the orange peel effect. We're missing a car. There's supposed to be one somewhere there. I think I just bought the cheapest thing in here. That's pretty well beat up, this thing, isn't it? It is cheap though, and is there any parts in here I could... Ooh. Yes, I could actually. There's no other Neves in here for parts, is there? See, oh yeah, and I've still got the mods added. I didn't take those out, so we've got a couple of Mustangs here and we've got Jason. They're going to be far too expensive for our little budget. Just going to scout the piles of parts just to see if I can find any, like... Ooh, hello. I did not see you here. Oh, you've got even more I4 parts on you. We might have a better chance of getting this one running. Right, I think I'll have enough. All it's got to do is run and drive back to the garage. That's all I need it to do. Any other parts we can upgrade later. Don't actually know what undercarriage parts this thing has. You see, this one's oh, I didn't buy. I thought I'd bought the lad. I'm going gaga. Yeah, apart from the undercarriage and whatnot, I want to know what the innards are looking like. That crankshaft is looking okay. The timing chain isn't though, but that should get us back, I hope. Got an ignition coil on that one. We need the ignition coil on it. We need a distributor. I'm not worried about the burnt out thingy there. What's on this lad? We have a better head on the lad rather. I don't know what suspension parts that car taken. I've just realised both of them are missing most of it. I don't want the whole thing, and I don't think even if we washed it and whatnot, we'd gain a great deal from it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead. Go ahead and pop the head. Oh, I haven't checked for stars, have I? Or a water pump. I mean, that's not the best water pump on this, but okay, so we'll have that. I bet one of those would be good, but that is literally no better than the one we've got. I'm pretty certain none of this is going to work on it. Let's have another scout around, see if I can find anything useful. What is this for? Oh, is that for the... Oh, it's for the tow truck. I need to go through my mods folder and actually get rid of some of those because I don't use them. It will also increase loading time. I'm not seeing anything in that pile. What was that for? It's a 4.6 locked. See, I don't want to go spending money if the car's got it. I did see something lying somewhere. And that something was a wheel hub. Of course, now I can't find it. But I did look at it briefly and saw it was for a lad, so I expect the cars I've got out there are using the lad suspension parts for the most part. I thought it was over here somewhere. Adjustable spring, I don't need that though. There's another one. That seems to have disappeared off the... Ooh. Glad I came back to this pile. Look what I've just found. A decent one. Okay. That's not a good distributor, not good wires either. And we don't have an oil pan. Right, I think we're good for the moment. At least our fuel pump is good. Head is... I didn't bring a spark plug tool, did I? No. Oh well. Oh, we have got some suspension under here. Yeah, it does look like the lad items. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to stick the brakes on it and hope for the best. I'm not going to trust the head. I will have to taxi back at some point to get fuel because these spawn in empty. Well, I can just yank that whole thing off, can't I? And the intake and everything. I don't know if I've got anything better on the other engine. Or on the other head, because it looks like I will definitely need at least an intake. And I'm hoping I'm not going to find any nasty surprises under this. Got a good battery installed. Got 2 bad pistons. Got good pistons on here. I might actually grab the jack as well. Okay. Well, that's not going to be the best, but ooh, the spring destroyed somewhere. I don't know where that disappeared to. Okay. Where did that just fly to? Everything is flying everywhere. Where on earth? I've lost my wrench. It's not the best shock in the world. Where's my wrench gone? Well, if that's a fuel tank, we definitely don't want that one. I found a spring. No, I haven't. The spring up. There we go. Oh, it's a good spring. Good. There. Where did the wrench disappear to? Found it. Good. That's what I was trying to do. So I want to take that out because it's going to be a lot easier. So we've got good oil pan on this as well. But a bad clutch. You know what? I think I'd be better off getting this dropped out as well. Doesn't look like we've got a starter motor or anything in here to worry about, so that should... Is it going to pop off? Battery wire, maybe? I've got to remember where it is. Because everything's all that's about face on this, isn't it? Because it's front wheel drive. No, that still does not want to shift. I've got no alternator holding it on. We've got no star motor. So it shouldn't be those wires. I don't see a fuel line. Let's have a look at the fuel pump. Ah, it appears that there is. Is it that? There's a bad fuel line anyway. Get that off because that's bad. That's bad. I hadn't done both of these, didn't I? No, apparently not. So what did I undo the other? Oh, I don't know. So we have got a very bad flywheel on this one. Oh dear. Right, let's get this pulled off. What I would like to do is at least get one of these up and running. Not necessarily driving, but at least get the engines running. Engine running. Pop you over there. And what is actually going to... I've got to take both of these apart anyway because I need a clutch, don't I? So I might as well do it this way. There's no point dropping the crankshaft out. That's what I was going to do, just drop the crankshaft. There's little to no point. Ooh. We have a good clutch though. It's just a really bad flywheel. Get rid of that oil filter. Oh yes. And 2 of these. Of course, we'll keep our scrap because we can go and sell that for some extra casharoo as well. We can go and see Steve-O down at the docks. So I've got to remember I need the ignition coil off of this. Okay, we've got an alternator, but that's not very good. Spare oil pan. I just need 2 pistons. 2 of these and I can get the oil pan back on. Here's our engine. There we go, 2 of you. Pop you in there. How to build an engine when you're on a tight budget. Why have I not got check mark? What's going on? I've got no check mark for it. Did you not shoot the piston at me? Oh, that one got the check mark. Don't know what happened there. Alright, get the oil pan back on. Or not. Should we try again with the oil pan? Get the... Now I don't have a check mark for the oil pan. Nope. Not going too well, is it? I wasn't going to, but I might have to. Just to try and make things work. Sure, I've got one at the bottom. Did I get the one on the other side? Nope. No, I did. Right. Actually, if I take off the broken parts, it's worth $366 now. So let's get rid of all the broken parts. Get off. Cute. I'm just wondering if we have a block issue out there. Drop the clutch off. Yeah, that's all bad. We even have a bad crankshaft in this. I think by the time I'm finished, I'm just going to have a block. What's it worth now? Yes, reduced it nicely. Just want to know if it does. If those oil pans don't go on here, then we've got a problem with those. I have to find another one. Oh, nut. I need this. Don't I need that and that and that and that. Alrighty. Let's dump my tools down here. So, will said oil pan go to said engine? It will, but so I don't get why it won't go on these. Well, that transmission is still in place. So is that one. Oh. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I've got that round the right way. Yeah. So I just need a lower left. So do I just swap the crankshaft and use this engine then? As it's only 6 bolts? Nope. Defeating what I wanted to do in the first place. Okay, 2 more. Good. Give. That's it. You just throw it at me. Just throw it at my face, why don't you? What did I do to deserve that? I'm trying to build a good engine here. An engineer. You've got a love accent. An engine here. Okay, we've got some spare pistons there. Should we need them? Pan. Pop that on. Now I think I could actually drop this back in the car, couldn't I? I could actually drop it in either, because I think they're both just the same. I didn't get the top ones, did I? No. mean, I'm trying to avoid just buying the new parts. You know, I want to do it all from the junkyard. So that's a spare parts engine. That's our good one. That's a good spare bit. There's another spare block. I don't really need those. I'll probably scrap those eventually. Flywheel. Where's that gone? Did I even... Oh, I didn't even take it off. Looking for something that I didn't even remove. Removed the bad ones. Get this assembled. I could get away with a bad starter motor, as long as it isn't, you know, totally broken. I'm quite looking forward to the new version of the game. I weren't too sure at first. I think the ideas are growing on me. Well, this has a bad battery and that transmission is not the greatest. But what am I getting hold of? Oh! We need that, don't we? Got it. That's what I was after. Don't think we have any on the other car. Right. I think from now on it will be easier if I put that bloody thing back in. Yeah, it's rusty, but it should get us, you know, back home. I still need a what's it? Does this actually bolt into the car? Is that what that is? Is that what I undone? And what I can't see this side. Okay, where's my motor, as we call it in the UK? Get out of it. It's looking a little bit better. Put the head on. We've got a bad water pump. Only got 3 spark plugs. I've got one more head over there that I could pinch one from. We need the time and chain. There we go. Oh, you absolute... I forgot the head gasket. I'm so glad I spotted that now and not when I tried to start it, because that would have ended very badly. I feel like we're making some progress now. Well, apart from having to take a step backwards to put the head gasket on. I'm not sure what I undid over there. Possibly something with the suspension. Whatever it was, I've got it. Alright, let's put the gasket on. And get a head back on. Yeah, it's definitely not going to run. The exhaust doesn't matter. It just means it's going to leak. We don't have an exhaust on it anyway, so it's not going to make much difference, is it? Unless I can find an exhaust for it. So we'll put this one on for now. I do plan to take a nap. I mean, I could just F5 and refresh the junkyard that way, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it the legit way, so I'd rather go and take a nap. We can get our cover back on as well. If I can get a new water pump, that would be great. I'm going to have one last look around in a moment. I've got that, should have a good, what's it somewhere? I did take it off one of these blocks. No, I didn't. It's still on here. That's why I can't find. I'm looking for something else that I haven't taken off. Will you stop rolling around? Just. It's like there's an invisible magnet on these that just forces them to lay. Like that. Just want to attach the parts that I can. Stop it. That I'm going to send back to the garage as well. Once I've salvaged a few more parts. I was on the right side of the engine, wasn't I, you plum? There we go. I just want to go through this and make sure I've got the parts off of it that I need. That's actually a better hub. So I'm going to have that. And do we have... We do. But I'm not going to fit that here. I'm going to put it in the back of the car and fit that another time. What we got on the rear? We got anything on the rear? I don't know what the other car needs, so I'm just gonna fall through the map apparently. That's the first time I've done that, gone through the concrete base there. That's another rear shock. What I was trying to do is get to the rear. Do I need them though before I faff with that? Yeah. Oh, I've still got the exhaust on here. I've got an axle. Well, I've got the axle housing. I haven't got the axles. Not this side, anyway. What we got this side? Oh, the only brake components I've got. I do need one of those. That's what I was trying to get, so I could get these off. I know it's technically devaluing the car the more I take off of it, but the gas tank is bad on this. Yeah, no good. Got one of those. Hold on. Got an upper here. I'll have that as well. But not that side. Right. I think I can tow that to the garage. We'll give it a wash. We might get a few extra bucks for it. I can't even bolt an engine back in, can I? What's it worth? Oof, yeah. I don't think we're going to get much for it. I don't need my tools back at the garage, do I? Let's have a little look-see. Need more lad items, that's what I need. So no Mustangs, I'm going to be V8s, don't need V8s. Got diesel. Nope. So in that case, pop that down, we have to taxi back. Like so. Why have you spawned in? And yes, starting a new game means I don't have any of the cars that I built. Well, these two cars are literally the only two that I have. I can build everything again. I can build home, you know, the house over there again if I wanted to. No big deal. Oh, got some rust here to clean off. That will boost our price a little bit as well. And if I chuck some paint at it. Yeah. So we've got $800 and something before wash. We're still $800 and something. Okay, so I need the grinder next. There's the wheel. You get a white wheel when the game updates as well, which is for buffing the paintwork. Should bump our price up nicely. Whoa. There's one issue, you can't get that rust. Find a bit of rust we can't get. Not as I've not refreshed the junkyard yet, I might nip back and go and get that lad. get close enough, I don't think. Nope, we can't clean the roof. It don't work. Okay, so what are we at now? Gone down in value. 720E68. 720E68. Remember that. 720E68. 720E68. There we go. Let's get a couple for now. Got a feeling this might be a waste of time and effort. Little bits on here you can't spray and bits that you can't clean with the grinder. Right there is why I've always hated using the grinder to clean the rust off. And look at that. Looks dreadful. Alright, what you're worth now. Back to where we started. Look at that. I had a feeling that would be a total pointless effort. Right, I'm going to go and get that other lad. We'll purchase the lad and we'll do the same thing and hopefully get a little bit of money back. Worth a little over £1,000. Yep. We'll tow that back as well, which is costing money. Taxiing, it's costing me money. Tow the garage. Now let's tow myself back to the garage. There we go. We're getting dark. Is this hose going to reach over there? Because I don't feel like pushing it all the way back. Should have better luck getting the rust and everything out of this. Oh, I know what I didn't do on the last car. I didn't go over it with a hammer, did I? See if there was any dents that needed taken out. Don't forget the, oh, 3 wheels. 3 wheels on my wagon, and I'm still rolling along. Something my parents used to sing. I'm guessing that came from the old Western movie. I actually don't think a hammer is going to fix much with that. But I will give it a go. Don't let me forget the spark plug wrench before I go back to the yard. Okay, so that had a bit of a hammering to do. Ooh. Okay. Bumper's toast. Yeah, I don't think I'm... Very rusty floor, isn't it? main floor is okay though. Ah, so somewhere there. I'm not sure what that is actually lighting up on. Is it the bulkhead? I think it is the bulkhead, isn't it? So, out of curiosity, just doing that, what have we got it to? I had a few dollars onto it. A few £100 going into British monies. Right, rust. We'll deal with that next. Yeah. That panel's totally knackered, so I can't get the rust off of that. I think that is it, yeah. Yeah, that's totally gone. We're just doing that little bit of rust has added all of that. Look, I could make $600 on it just by selling it as is. Yeah, why not? Grab those. Ooh. Ah. I thought we had a gas can as like default, but apparently not. Well, I can't see one anyway. That's the move tool. No, I can't see one. But I'm going to need one and the gas, so... take that. And take 4 of those as well. I've got one fishy swimming around in it. Is the other one still swimming around outside? Or was there always only just the one? I think I've got that. Okay. Let's get this up the right way. Oop. Open her up and fill her up. Make this full. Right. It's not quite night time, but close enough. Not much else I can do now, so let's take a nap. I think he'll be open. Let's grab the spark plug wrench so I can get the spark plugs in. Might need that as well, now that I think about it. And the brake fluid. Right. Taxi again. And actually, before I continue, I'm just going to quick save. There's not much to save, so it shouldn't take too long. Nope, there we go. Right. Junkyard is open. I will pause again while this loads in and return as soon as it has. Okay, we are back. Just let that finish loading in. Let the windmill. There we go. Whoop! Forgot the wrench. Good morning, Ray.
You woke me.
Don't you want me money? Isn't that worth waking up for? My money. Right, we've got bad blood. Ah, what's this for? No, I need... A bit of glass just appeared from nowhere. I do need one of those. I've got 3 lads over there, and I've got a lad coop here. Well, I do need one, don't I? So I might as well get it while I'm here. Probably won't last as long as a brand new one from the catalogue, but it is better than the one. I don't know if I need... I don't know what steering that uses, so I'm just going to pinch this. Hopefully. Ooh, just realised I'm going to need some wheels. I have no idea what size wheels that thing has got. I have no idea what I just unbolted. Might need that though. The whole wheel, not wheel, brake disc and hub assembly. That is a toasted spring, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm assuming it uses the steering box, and I'm not 100% certain that we've got one. Oh, undo. That's it. I think I got you. Nope, I've got the brake line instead. I've got something instead. Ah, so does that mean I'm going to need a couple of tie rods? I'm not going to get any of the not so good parts just yet. I'm only going to grab the good parts because I've still got, what, another 4? Yeah, 4 lads that I can pick through, so... Oh, I was sitting on it. For a moment there, I was like, where's my wrench gone? Ah, we do have a better one of these. Well, while I'm here, I might as well just grab what I can, you know? Okay, so we'll have that, because I might as well change them out if I can, try and make it drive somewhat better. Was there a shock absorber this side? Oh. That, the axle is good, but the disc isn't. We do have good rear shock. Let's go and grab my screwdriver. Ooh, an elephant sit on that? Yep. The 2 most important tools you will need when visiting the junkyard. Screwdriver and a wrench. Don't really need it for the springs because you just drop the axles out and whatnot to get to the springs. Headliner's fallen off. I wish these lads actually spawned in before because I'd have preferred one of these, but we've started with our current project. We'll get a lad later. My wrench went invisible. Ah, so, oh, now that is a definite. We'll have that. That's a definite good piece. The disc is good. Brake caliper is good. Keep losing my wrench. I've not found any good flexi lines yet though. Okay, we'll have that. And we'll have that disc. And that axle's not too brilliant. I've got a coil. Got some spark plugs. They might be slightly better than what I've already got. What's this for? I've got a better exhaust for that car if I want it. What you do? Ah, we have a right caliper. It took me all that time to think of the name. Did I not? Okay, so we'll have that. I do need another rear disc, don't I? I think another front one. And another hub, I do believe. There for a minute. Grab the hub. I think that's a good spring in there. So, oh, I'm going to see if I can drop the axle out. Yeah, that is definitely not a good tyre. That out of the way. Yeah, I don't need that. I just want to drop the axle off. Is it going to drop off? And another rear shock. Nice. If I can get to the nut. There we go. Are we loosey-goosey now? You're going to come... No, it is now. I had to take it off both ends. That spring's not a good one. No, after all that, they're both dud springs. Okay. You're going to come off. Did I undo another phantom bolt? Put that with our parts. What do we got hiding under this side? Anything useful? Another shock maybe? Got another right hub. The shock's no good though. Spring is. Should be able to do something with all of that, shouldn't we? Ah, engine bits. What have you got under here? Oh, you have a good alternator. Don't mind if I yes. Thanking you. We'll have that. Nothing else useful on that though. What we got under here? Diddly squat. Now I can't remember I might actually have to go look, but I can't remember if I've got this side wheel hub or not. Ooh. Are you going to drop off as one for me? Will you drop off as one? I say that because I'll just buy the whole thing. So we've got a brake hose. That isn't any use. I'm pretty certain I've got both rears, haven't I? I need to go under here now. I do believe I need a brake reservoir as well. I need that too. So I need 2 more flexies. See, the thing is, I mean, I've still got quite a bit of money. But I'm thinking brake pads. That's what I'm actually thinking. How easy is it gonna be to drop this axle out here and get them springs out? Relatively easy, because I think it's just this holding it in. No, it's that as well. So, nope. Bad spring. Bad spring. They're all going to be bad, aren't they? Just because I need a couple of good ones, they're all going to be bad. Right. Moving along to the next one. I'm I need a couple of drive shafts, but I don't know if this is the one that I actually need. This must be a Vaz then. Is this a Vaz? No, it's the Lad all-wheel drive. I think I'll leave that for now. We don't have anything... Oh, yes we do, actually. We have a few things right on the front here that are useful. I can put a decent water pump on, so I haven't got to worry about that, he says when it comes off. Oh, accidentally took the fan off. I didn't want to do that, never mind. We need the pulley, and that's a good belt. I don't think we've got the auxiliary belt, so we'll have that as well. That's given us a few good bits. I might actually just go out there in a minute and see what I've got. Well, we're not going to get lucky on that one, are we? There's nothing there. Yeah, alright, let's just quickly pop out here and see what parts I've got. Perhaps sort them out, front, rear, left, right, etc. Okay, so I have 2 of these. That's good. What's that one? That's a front one. That's a rear one. That's an engine bit. So there's that. Put our engine parts there so we can see what we've got. What we've got there. 1 rear shock. Another rear shock, so we've got both of those. That's a front spring. That's a steering doohickey. I didn't realise I bought a wheel. Right, that's rear left. Oh. Rear left. You our rear right, so yep, we do have both of those out here. I've got another wheel hub here for the front. What's this disc for? That's a rear, so I need a front disc from the looks of it. That's another part for the engine. That's one of the many control arms we're going to need. That's a lower. And one upper. And a replacement one of these for the front. Let's put that the front components. Shock. One front. Another front spring. Brake line. That goes up the front so that can go in the pile of front parts. I'm going to put brake hoses over here. No, that one hasn't got any brakes in it. Front left. Front left. That's another rear. And we've got the alternator. I need a disc, don't I? I do need a disc. What else do I need to look for? I thought so. We could do with a better front right wheel hub. I haven't got one. I'm actually tempted to drop that out of there and put this in. I've got a better front right one there. Okay. So I'm going to make that the junk pile. What is this? Let's turn the torch off. So it uses the NIV half axles. Right. Grab me wrench. Check the rear for this. We'll drop the axle out anyway because we've got springs. Only because I haven't bought the spring tool with me. I knew I should have. What is holding it on actually? Gotta be this side. Yeah, we've got control arm this side. Ah, and a good upper. Brilliant. Exactly what the mechanic ordered. I'll take that out. Off out of the way. What else is holding it on? That will be holding it on. And the two shock. One shock. Please let there be a couple of good springs in here. We have one. Good. I should have salvaged some better wheels, really. I only saw one front shock as well, so grab this off of here. Okay, so that one doesn't have a brake booster, nor does this. We've got any control arms on this that are useful? Nope. All the ones that I need are bad. I'm going to pull one of those wheels off that car as well, see what size they are. Ah, we have our third flexi. I could get these off any of the vehicles. Nope, I think that one's been picked through. Had I thought that? Fuel line. We haven't got the rear, so I'm going to grab that and that. So at least we'll have bad ones to use if push comes to shove. Ah, a Niv. Do you have half axles? I only need the one. You do. You booty. Come here. Get. Whoop, bit too far. Where's my axle? I think the head might be clipping through it. Ah. I'm pretty certain the other Niv I bought didn't have axles. You can have that. Have you got anything under here that I can use? Yes. One of those. Wow, I've been recording for quite a while. I got carried away. And a starter. Brilliant. Great. Quite a few parts this time round. Right, what we'll continue this in the next video. I'll continue bolting stuff on. I just want to see what size wheels it uses. Where'd it go? Where's it gone? Did it just launch into orbit or something? Because it's gone. And that was the only wheel on the car. Oh, it's over here. Oh, look, two identical. That's an R16. That one's an R15. I suppose I could potentially use either one of those, couldn't I? I don't think we've got anything suitable. They're going to be 5 lug, they're no good. Whatever I use, I need 4 lug. Well, I just... Oh, hang on. There's another R16. And another one. I've got 3. I'm guessing that one I've already got out there came from this one then. So I just need one more R16. I bet there isn't one. Nope, just the ordinary ones. Well, that will do for now. It's been an hour and 15 minutes that I've been recording. I'm getting hungry. I'm hot. So, I think I will end the video here. I'm just going to put the tools down where I can find them. I still need a few engine parts, don't I? So we've got a shock this side, that's good. Got my can of fuel. I actually quite like this car. It reminds me of a Citroen. An old 1990s Citroen. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comments section before. And before you leave, you might want to consider subscribing. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, and it helps you follow my channel. And it's free. The best price. Anyway, see you all later.